The leader has just done a 40.00. The leader has just done a 38.70. New fastest lap for Wanley, 38.58. Seventh position. 6 laps. Make them count. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. This will be a standing start. Green, green, green. Alright Dennis, the next car is Florian, rookie licence. Niklaus, car number 6, is now leading. The car ahead is Britain, rookie licence. The leader's just done a 44.85. Push, 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 we can get this guy. P6. That lap time was 41.69. Wanley, car left clear, car clear, left side. clear left. The next car is Havel. Okay, Dennis, halfway home. Fuel looks good, P5. Sector 3 is 0.8, off the pace. Car left, clear left. Well done, mate, that was great. That's a new fastest lap for Wanley, 39.00. Sector 2 time is good. Fastest lap for Florian, 38.60. Two to go. You've just done a 40.48. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 2.4 seconds off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Wanley, 38.04. You're reeling Havel in. The gap's now 0.40. Black flag, we'll need to pit to serve this penalty. Good move, mate. P4, one more lap to go. Okay, Dennis, the next car is Niklaus, rookie license. You're a second off in Sector 1. You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty. Wanley is the winner. Clear right. P5. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
No, I actually didn't know you could do that. Ah, okay. So it's the same thing as yeah, as the Halo for Super Formula and stuff like that. Okay, thanks. I actually didn't know you could turn the cage off. I thought you just had to kind of run with it. I don't really. I guess I'll probably never turn the Halo off because it's not that bad for the Halo, but for the cage it might be worth it. Yo yo, how you doing? Doing good, doing good. About to do some GT3 at Daytona with basically no practice in the GT3 at Daytona. Nice. How did you guys run? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about the whole thing. Just left it way too late. I should have said something sooner. What car did you guys run? The Porsche or something else? What happened? A lot of wrecks, I guess. Ah, okay. Yep. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes that happens. But yeah. Did you I assume you got all GTPs and ooh, that's not yeah, that's not good. You guys have GTPs and LMP2s or and did they cause some of your wrecks or was it mostly self-induced? Yeah. How many guys how many were you guys? And ooh, so you guys were basically done anyway because if you didn't show up then you would have got DQ'd, right? How was the yeah, yeah. Fair. How was the new bus stop for the 24? That's weird.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 20 Celsius.
Okay.
Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, when did they change the off tracks? Because I remember doing some practice in the GTPs, and then I did a couple of laps just earlier, just a bit of
Okay,
practice,
Dennis, we've got
and it
2
felt like
laps to
way
get the job
stricter.
done.
You could get nowhere near the big curves and still get the off track. Ah, I
The track
see, I
temperature is
see.
decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
Yeah, I would imagine it would like change how the race goes a lot, because it's a lot less forgiving than the old one. Yeah, I did. Okay, so they did it in the same patch. Okay, okay. I only saw you mentioned the esports line. I didn't remember if that was the same patch or not. Like on the last right-hander, it's super easy to get an off track, no? Yeah, I can definitely see that. Uh, Yeah, and the new curbs, they're like very aggressive. At least with the old curbs, okay, you'd get the off track, but nothing would really happen outside of that. With the new curbs, you get spat off. Yeah.
The leader has just done a 145.47. The leader has just done a 145.38. Watch the track limits, please, Dennis. The leader's just done a 144.73.
When it's inconsistent, it's tough because you need to live a lot. You have to live a bit of a margin every time. You don't get to push as hard because you don't really know where the limit is.
The leader's just done a 144.53.
Yeah, it does feel a bit more flow. It just feels harder to get right. Fucking. Might have to bring up the rear wing, I guess. Low fuel changes the car a lot. I guess we're doing last first for the content.
Front right, 97%. Rear right, 94.
Yeah, when I did try it with the GTPs, it actually felt much better than the old one, but with GT3s, it's a bit more hit or miss for me. Yep. Yeah, before, like even with a loose setup, you'd hit this curb to grab the car, but now it just seems like it's, yeah, best to avoid it at all costs. Probably gonna go for a bit of a safer race setup anyway, just because I haven't been on iRacing for a little while, so I don't want to. I'd like to get a finished race, even if I don't really get a great result.
144.32.
Consistent race, yeah, that's the one.
New fastest lap for Calderon, 144.18.
Good luck, everyone. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
At Daytona or everywhere? Interesting. Wonder why that could be. Did they change? Well, yeah, but I think Porsche Cup is just worse overall because there's more people racing it, so you get more of everything. Because before, well, whilst it was still quite popular, most people already were very familiar with the car. People weren't jumping into it without, a lot of knowledge. Is there an Alpine livery on the Porsche in P1? No, it's a Mustang livery. Okay, makes sense, I guess. Sure. Oh, we're starting second to last, I think. Yeah, I don't mind that. Well, that's with a how was that? Yeah, actually, the new Porsche Cup shouldn't be that bad since it's definitely easier to drive than the old one with ABS. You don't have to be as, familiar with the car and the braking and stuff like that.
T
Good luck.
minus 60 seconds.
Good luck, all.
Is it? Oh no.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Did you
luck.
did the report go through or did they say like what did they say?
Race start in 30 seconds.
Ah, okay.
Cold tyres all round. B27. We didn't record pit timings. Our fuel estimates won't be reliable.
The Stappen livery behind me, I'm scared.
Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 17 in the left lane. Safety car speed is 95 kilometers per hour. We need to catch up to car number 17.
What's next week? What's the schedule for next week? Yeah, I saw GT3s go to Portimao, Algarve, but I think that'll be like okay signups, but nothing crazy.
Okay, Dennis, here we go. Don't fuck this up. Let's go. Car right, you're in the middle. You're in the middle. Right side, car left. Clear left, car left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. The car in front of it. On your left. Still there. Clear left. The car in front of us is Christian, A license. Great start, well done.
Saying Aragon, that's that's barely gonna go official most time slots.
Yellow flag, there's an incident in, bus stop. Car left, clear left. Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear. There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Campbell, E22. Okay, Dennis, the next car is Phil.
Yeah.
Incident in International Horseshoe. You think it might be Toby? The gap to P21 behind is now 0.43.
I want to get some more time in the Aston as well. I did drive it a little bit, not last season before, but no, yeah, last season. But yeah, I still feel like I didn't really understand it completely yet, so I'd like to get a bit more time in it as well.
The gap to Elliot's behind is now
I use
0.5.
a Reverb G2, so I've used that for a few years now. I would love it in VR. Where do you guys do?
Holding you up. You've got to find a way past. Car right. Clear right.
Man, I'm next to you. Just turn into me. Holy.
Usually, I mean, yeah, it could be.
Car left. Clear left. The leader is just car right.
The Beamer's usually
Hold
strong
your
around Bathurst, the front engine, stable
Clear
car.
right.
So the Aston could be a good choice.
Alright Dennis, don't think about the lap times, just hit each and every apex. P17, that lap was a 147.79. The next car is Tudor, A license.
The Porsche is usually decent around Bathurst, but obviously over the top it's a bit of a ride. Ferrari's also usually very good at Bathurst. Yeah. Oof. There,
There's
he's
an
gone.
incident in West Horseshoe. It looks like Tudor.
Yeah, Suzuka wasn't great, but that, you know, for a lot of reasons.
The driver in front of us is Christian. Sector 1 is 1.1, off the pace.
What else is usually good about around Bathurst? The Audi and the Lambo are usually decent, but again, difficult over the top.
The gap behind is now 0.30. Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Okay, Dennis, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Right side. Still there. He's Still there.
Probably.
Hold your line. Still there. Still clear right, E16. Our refueling window opens on lap 8.
Ferraris
Will
are
end
usually
on lap
strong. The
50.
488
We
was.
have
The
no
296
recorded pit timings.
is usually
Don't
as well.
expect reliable fuel estimates. That lap was a 146.77. That's your quickest lap. Don't let this guy distract you. Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace. Ignore that fucker in the mirror, stick to your line, nail those exits.
Yeah.
Dennis, I'm so much faster. I get
The
past you.
Bathurst is crazy.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Okay, Dennis, ignore that fucker in the mirror, stick to your line, nail those exits. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Yeah, the
I think it's
supercars
done
just-
144.74.
At Bathurst, they just work so well, but they're still tough to drive. But it's just when you do get it right, it is really nice.
It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up, stay smooth. Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. Your lap time was 145.35.
This
That's
is
your
better,
fastest
Dennis.
lap today. Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace. Defend your position. Don't let him through. Defend hard. Make them work for it. They're faster than us into. We'll stop. Don't be intimidated by this little shit.
I feel like I've
Make it
probably
work
got
for
the
it.
place to get these two guys in front. Guy behind seems quick as well, though.
Use all the track, force him to find the gap. Fastest lap for Michael, 144.33. Okay, Dennis, don't let this guy distract you. Incident in turn 2. It looks like Christian, that lap time was 145.03. That's your best lap in the session. Hold your nerve. Make them do the work. Don't be distracted. Defend your position. Okay, Dennis. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Don't let this guy intimidate you. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. The leader has just done a 144.73. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. Left, clear left. That was a 144.68. Good lap. That's your quickest today. On your right. Right side's clear. Come on, Dennis. Don't panic. We'll get him back. Sector 1 is 1.3, off the pace. The guy in front is David, A license. The leader's just done a 144.53. That's a new fastest lap for Khan, 144.21. Left side. You're on the right, 3 wide. Still there. He's still there. Clear left, leave car left. Clear left, sector 3 time is fast. You've just done a 145. There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Christian. Alright Dennis, the next car is Richter.
Feel like that was my fault. Could have been though. We'll have to look at it at the replay on that one.
Christian, pick a side and stick to it.
Alright Dennis, you've used half your fuel. The leader has just done a 144.35. You're reeling 14th in. The gap is 2.2. New fastest lap for Ralph, 144.11. The gap to Richter ahead is now 2.1 seconds. That last lap was a 145.88. You're reeling E14 in. The gap is now 1.9. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Okay Dennis, you're reeling Richter in. The gap's now 1.8 seconds. You're reeling Richter in. The gap is 1.7. There's an incident in. Bus stop. We think it might be Khan. The pit window is now open. Yellow flag. Watch out. We expect you'll be coming out of the pits into clear air. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in 25. You're reeling. Richter in. The gap is now 1.9. Car in front is Campbell, A license. Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left 94%. Right rear 93.
Yeah. I mean, I lost it. I lost it when I was already like out of the corner. It was just a little too much throttle, I guess. Like, should have just lifted a little bit, and I would have kept it under control. Anyway, I'm gonna pit now. Try and get myself just clean air. Trying to do some clean laps. See what I can recover.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Wembley, push.
Yeah, but the front engine cars are usually so stable by design that it's not a big issue.
Okay, Dennis. The next car is 1 lap behind.
But I mean, the V8s just have so much power and so little aero that it's
Thank you.
a bit crazy.
The gap to Durr behind is now 6.3. The gap to P24 behind is now 6.6.
Yeah, the Aston and the Mustang is, I think, not great around Bathurst, but the Aston
Behind
could be
is
okay.
now 6.6. Second place. There's an incident in West Horseshoe. You think it might be Tudor?
Nice job, Christian. You're such an idiot.
The gap to P23 behind
Stay
is
on the
now
line next
6.7.
time. One move for Turner, not 3.
On cold tires maybe, but after that they should be fine. Overall, I think front engine cars at Bathurst are a safe option, but they aren't, well, they're not nearly as fun to drive, and they can sometimes just understeer into the wall at the top of the hill, so. Or understeer over the curve at McPhillamy.
One move per Turner, not 3 moves per Turner.
The gap to P23 behind is now 7.0 seconds.
But on cold tires, mid-engine or rear engine would be just total death.
This is sim racing, not real racing.
The gap to Durr behind is now 7.1. That's 20 minutes to go.
If you catch me, if you die.
The gap behind is now 7.2. Incident in turn 1. It looks like Tudor. The gap to Durr behind is increasing. It's now 7.1 seconds. P21, the lap time was at 1:45.06. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Toby. There's an incident in turn 3. Looks like it's Toby. The gap to car number 4 in front is now 3.1 seconds. There's an incident in NASCAR 1. It looks like Toby. The gap to P20 ahead
Somehow
is now
gained
3.0 seconds.
time on the Delta with that horrific run. Okay.
The gap in front is now 3.0 seconds. The gap to car number 4 in front is now 3.1. Okay Dennis, we're halfway home. Should be about 10 laps of fuel remaining. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. You've just done a 1:44.88. The gap in front is now 3.1 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap ahead is now 2.9. There's an incident in International Horseshoe. You think it might be Toby. The gap to car number 4 ahead is now 2.9. The gap to car number 4 ahead is now 2.6 seconds.
Man, what are you doing, man? You gave me 4 incidents for nothing.
The gap to car number 4 ahead is now 2.6.
Man, this is not how you overtake, by the way. Just saying.
The gap ahead is now 2.6. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. Your last lap time was at 1:44.78.
Big moment there.
Slippery surface flag. The gap to car number 4 ahead is now 3.1 seconds.
Sorry.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. The gap to car number 4 in front is now 3.0 seconds. Okay Dennis, you're reeling, car number, there's an incident in, bus stop. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. You're reeling, car number 4 in, the gap is now 2.7. The gap in front is now 2.7 seconds. The gap in front is now 2.6 seconds. That was 145.08. The guy in front is Elliot.
Woof, woof, woof.
Okay, maybe with a like a setup
Okay, Dennis.
put on it, it might be good.
Elliot in. The gap's now 1.2.
Might be properly like solid, but not too alive, you know.
The gap ahead is now 1.0. Christian is pitting from position 13. We think he'll come out just in front of you. You're reeling Elliot in. The gap is 0.6.
Porsche is like good until it breaks on you, but it's solid, it's quick.
You're reeling P8.
It feels really fun to drive.
0.40. 17th place. That was at 144.64. Incident in International Horseshoe. We think it might be Andreas. Lap times are pretty consistent. You're a second off the pace in sector 1. On your right. He's still there. Still there. Right side's clear. The next car is car number 4. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Left, clear left. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling. Car number 4 in. The gap's now 0.50. You've just done a 144.81. Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
You got damage, Vito?
Sector 2 time is quick. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
I'm from
Clear
if you
left,
quicker than me, you
240.
can pass.
Sector 3 is 0.28 off the pace. That lap was a 144.60. That's your best lap in this session. Right side. Still there. Clear right. Car left, as in turn 6. It looks like it's Ralph. Clear left, car right. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Alright Dennis, the next car is Richter A license. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Thank you.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up. This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him. Okay Dennis, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. Use all the track, force them to find the gap. That lap time was 145.39. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. On your left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. P12, you've got about 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 144.76. The car in front is car number 1, A license. Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. The gap to Richter behind is now 2.0 seconds. The gap to Richter behind is now 2.0 seconds. Only 2 more laps of fuel. That lap was at 145.17. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds. Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace. The gap behind is now 1.1. The gap to Richter behind is now 1.2 seconds. There's an incident in bus stop. It looks like Marino. Yellow flag. Caution. The gap to P13 behind is now 1.1 seconds. Okay, Dennis, the next car is Marino, A license. Your car left. He's still there. Clear left. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. You need to push if we're going to hold this position. Your lap time was 1:46.43. Well done. Nice front now. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. Left side. Hold your line. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Box this lap, please, Dennis. Car right. Hold clear right. Sector 2 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. Clear right. Clear left. 1 more lap to go. You have incident in turn 1. We think it might be Marino. There's damage.
Yep. That's... Now, I just think I was lifting, they were kind of 3 wide, I think it just kind of happened.
Two litres remaining.
Good race, man, good race.
Car number 25 has took the win. The driver in front is not a clean racer. Bear it in mind, car
Anton, good pace.
Good race, guys. Good race.
Very little fuel left. 1 litre remaining.
Wow, 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 wow.
You have 12 incident points. The guy in front is Christian. A license.
No, 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 no. I was just trying to keep as much speed as I could, and I went over a bit too far to the. Oh, bit. Yeah, we went over a bit too much. Yeah.
Alright, Dennis. Fire her back up. Get back into the fray. You have 14 incident points.
Oh yeah, he did take my wing actually. That explains it.
Toby has retired.
Okay, so here. Yeah, so I'm lifting at the pink Porsche with the AO livery. I guess there's just doesn't see that. And when this guy also lifts, well, he brakes here for some reason. He gets hit. Someone blows an engine. Guessing. Yeah. I think this guy, yeah, must have, because I heard the blown engine and these two cars kept going. So. Did he keep going? Nope. Must have blown an engine. Where did he finish? Yeah, behind me, yeah, because I did most of the lap. Oh well. It was mostly clean. I only needed a couple of extra liters, which probably wouldn't have made that much difference on the strategy, like gaining positions wise. So even just a liter would have probably been enough that I didn't need to save as much at the end. Let me see what happened here. Yeah, so okay, we're 3 wide. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So he gets outbraked and then just carries on. Okay. I guess, why not? Oh. What happened there? Interesting. I mean, the Aston, once you get it like right, it does actually feel really good, but if you don't get the braking right, just it's kind of a boat. Yeah, but then you were probably getting the braking right. Because if you don't get the braking right, it is like a bit of a boat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off now. Hopefully, it's less than a month and however long it's been since the last stream. Hopefully. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be, but never know. Tomorrow it's unlikely, but Wednesday maybe. Thursday, probably. Yeah, Thursday no. Then from then on, it's yeah, should be good from then on. So maybe next stream might be on Friday, but after that should be more frequent. I should be able to do way more races like 6 hours and stuff. I should be for not this weekend, but well, Sunday this weekend I should be good. There's the Rolex 24 on. I should be good for it. And I don't even know if the 6 hours is this week, is it? Let me see. Mhm. No, yeah, oh, it is, but it's well, it's Aragon, which is gonna get no participation. Didn't lose that much I rating. Really not that much safety rating either, so that wasn't that bad. It's well, I didn't like it in GT3s, but in prototypes it might be okay. It also depends on the lay. I mean, yeah, they're using better layout than the one I did in GT3. When I did GT3 at Aragon, they were using this layout, the one that goes all the way to this weird ass hairpin at the end. Because like this section isn't too bad. This corner is quite difficult because it's not really easy to see where the curb is. So overall, it's not a bad track. Well, this last section might be tricky, but with a downforce cut might be nice. I'll have to see because I don't know if I can. I know I can't do it on Saturday, but I don't know if I can do it on Sunday maybe or not. I mean, I'd definitely be down because I haven't done proper endurance race in a long, long time. Well, I mean, we did Suzuka, but that didn't go great. They haven't done anything in the GTP since well, since we did Watkins, I would guess. Yeah. What? No. Well, we did Petit, right? With the Acura. Yeah, we did. Yeah, Petit, right? Which I don't know. What would be strong here? Yeah, Porsche trauma effects. GT3 Porsches. They have something against us for some reason. We even tried driving one, seeing if we could, befriend them, but it seems not to be working too well so far. I don't know. Which one would use? I would guess. I don't know. What would be strong here? The Acura is probably nice to drive around here. the Porsche, the Porsche and the Cadillac might not be too strong. I don't know. I'd have to see what well, what the Bob's like as well. But the Acura should be decent to drive. Yeah, I'll try and figure that out, and I'll let you know maximum by like Wednesday at latest, if I can do it or not. Yeah, I did see the Ferrari was very strong for the 24. Well, and the Porsche was strong as well. Well, the thing is, there's quite a bit of elevation change, a lot of like not totally blind corners, but like here, these are quite difficult because you're coming in on a curved approach and you don't really get to brake in a straight line. So okay, but yeah, but like a tricky car to drive would be quite difficult, especially if the track's like super hot, which it might be. What's the well, no, it's overcast, so it shouldn't be too bad overall. Okay, so well, overall on the season, it's been the Porsche, I guess, mainly that's been strongest. That's good. Yeah, it's a good thing to see. What about between the Porsche, the Acura, and the what's it called, the Caddy? Oh, LMP3 is at Long Beach on week 6. Okay. So I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I just haven't driven GPs consistently in a decent while, so I don't really know what's the strongest for each type of track right now. But I would imagine the Acura with a good setup, it should at least be good to drive, which for a 6 hour might be the best bet, especially at a track where I don't know, there might be fewer signups, so like the skill range might be a bit wider, might be a bit more incidents. Having something where you can rely on it and just keep keep going, not have any major issues could be like a big play. Okay. Is it like atrocious? Let me have a look. I could just look at it myself. That's not good. It's very not good. What about let me see the others. What laps? Yeah, well, the Beamer and the Caddy are really close. The Porsche is right there in the mix as well. But yeah, then the Acura is nowhere. Out of driving wise, which do you prefer, Caddy or Porsche? I mean, in between the Caddy, the Porsche, and the Beamer, there's basically nothing in these lap times. I mean, it's a tenth, but 10th is nothing really. I've not driven the Porsche much. I drove it like a lot for 1 week at Long Beach like 2 years ago. And since then, I've only driven it a little bit to try it out for Daytona. I think last year and this year I drove it like a tiny bit. Caddy, I've driven a decent amount of. Okay. Okay, I'll have to see if I can do it, and I'll message you, and then we'll figure it out from there if it's a go ahead or not. I mean, out of the three of those, I mean, the one I have most experience with is the Acura, but that seems like it's nowhere on this track. Then the Cadillac for sure. Then the Porsche, yeah, I haven't driven that consistently ever, and I've only ever driven it decent amount once. So. But I mean, I can definitely get along with it. I've never struggled too much with like learning it. It's just I haven't done as much time as in the other cars. The BMW for me was always the hardest one to drive out of all GTP. I mean, I remember I jumped in it like maybe a month ago or something just to see how it drove after some of the updates because I hadn't driven it since it was basically the only one. It just I couldn't get anything out of it, like speed, not even speed wise. I just couldn't drive it. But maybe it was also wrong setup, maybe something like that. And I mean, it was where did I try it? I think I tried it at Interlagos, which might not be a great track for it anyway. So I'm interested to see if they'll bring the new version of the BMW at some point and the Caddy and stuff like that. Well, actually, interesting for me, the Beamer, the worst thing was always just the braking. It felt super unstable, the rear. You could lock the rears by basically breathing on the brake pedal. Louis, the GTPs, I've never really like what most people say about them. I've never really kind of agreed with overall because a lot of people at the start said that the Acura was super difficult to drive, but I just always got along with it from the start. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, for the Acura, the updates are much smaller than they are for the BMW or the Caddy. And the Porsche, I mean, their upgrades are significant, but they're not, especially visually, they're not as easy to spot. And I don't know if Aston got any upgrades, but we don't have that in iRacing anyway. So if they did, we just should get the new version anyway, newest version possible. Exactly, but well, and also there's the new Toyota. I don't think we're getting that on iRacing ever. The Mustang upgrades look nice. The car looks aggressive, more aggressive now, and the new livery for the IMSA Mustangs is very nice. Yeah, 2028 maybe for the Toyota. Maybe 3005. Yeah, it's big. I mean, definitely deserved for sure. He's been cooking in the GT3s, the Mustang. I was surprised to see Rockefeller still in their hypercar layout. Yeah, they're not layout. Their hypercar team could be. Brio is good. I really like Seb Brio. He's quick. It'll be interesting to see how the Genesis does, the new McLaren, the Ford. Be cool to see how they do, and hopefully they come to IMSA with two cars because the IMSA grid kind of needs a bit of a boost. I mean, it's got 11 cars now. It's healthy, but it would be cool to get a couple extra ones. I think for Portugal, I don't think we've ever had. Well, we've never had an overall winner. Well, we've had class winners for sure. Lamy won GTEM a few times, at least once, and the championship a few times. He almost won overall. The Genesis, the car looks really nice. Sounds good as well. The drivers, I like the layout. Their drivers, I like them. They've got strong lineups. A couple of competitive teams, but I mean, first year is always a building year. Although to be fair, the Aston was getting really, really solidly competitive at the end of their first year. Well, but I mean, I think IMSA would probably. Their full season entry is like 30 something cars, 40 maybe. Only the Rolex and well, only the endurance rounds get 60 cars. But I mean, they would probably move some entries for GTD. They would probably prefer to have a couple more GTP entries. I would assume because GTD is always going to be healthy, whereas GTP is still on smaller grid. It's the top class. If you can get 15 more prototypes in the top class, that's the dream. But I do hope they never go the way of WEC with the two car mandate. Yeah, I don't like that. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off now because I have to go. But I'll see you around and I'll message you about the 6 hour. Yeah, it cooked Lamborghini. But yeah.